Oh my god, I don't even think this is balancing. Hello! So it feels like it's been ages since my last video, which is awful considering one of my New Year's resolutions was to vlog more. So yeah. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, you know, the usual. So this, basically I went to a huge fabric sale on Saturday. It was the Abakhans filler bag sale, which luckily came to my local store. So this is a video of everything I got, and then at the end I'm tabbing on some other fabrics that I got over Christmas. So it's basically like all of the fabric Frankie has accumulated in December and January, but the main focus is the stuff that I got at the Abakhans filler bag sale. So it was at my local store. Me and my mum come and picked me up at 9 o'clock. I had some birthday money to spend. I had £100 to spend. I ended up spending 40. It was £10 a bag. I should have bought a bag to demonstrate. One sec. Right, so I should have been prepared and I just wasn't. This is the size of the bag, so that was a £10 bag, so you basically picked one of those up and then you could fill it as much as you wanted. I bought 4, so I got 40 quid's worth of fabric. Yeah, so I got a good mixture of stuff. We had a great time. We did have to queue up a little bit before we went in, but it wasn't like a huge issue, because we were just excited to be there and excited to have some bargains. And the staff were putting stuff out, like new stuff out every hour or so it didn't really matter if you got there late and you had to queue up or whatever, because there was going to be some good stuff left out anyway. So I got a lot of fabric. I thought it was 20 pieces, and then my 5-year-old counted it and was like, "Mummy, there's 21." And I was being outmouthed by a 5-year-old. So, some of the stuff I know what I'm going to do with it, other stuff I just bought because it's pretty. But we'll go through it and we'll see. Okay, so wait, there was another piece on top. Oh my god, this one. Okay, so this is like a stripy Georgette sort of fabric. There's quite a lot of it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I just liked it and it was stripy and I needed something to fill up one of my bags, so I got it. But yeah, I think it's probably going to be a top or something. One of my ideas this year was to try and make myself some more tops, because I tend to make a lot of skirts and dresses and then have no tops to wear them with. I got this, which I don't know if you can see, but it has little mouths on it. And I'm known as being like quite like gobby, really. I think there's not really a nice way of putting it. Like, I'm loud, I'm a bit gobby, like. So I just had to get this because it had mouths on. There's probably only enough here for like a top or something, but I love it. It's like I'm assuming it's like a poly silky type thing, but it's got mouths on. Well on board with that one. I got this, which is like a wool houndstooth in red and cream. This is going to be some form of coat, and I'm hoping if I can do some magic fabric cutting, I can also eke out a skirt maybe as well, because I would love to have a skirt and coat. I think it's going to be quite 60s themed, although I mean it's fairly thin, so I might even go and like try and do maybe a shift dress or something, but it might be a bit warm. I don't know, I just liked it. I think this was actually the first thing that I picked up and put in one of the bags, was this fabric. I got loads of boiled wool. I don't know why. I know I needed to get at least, this is a black boiled wool. I know I needed to get at least one piece because I wanted to make the skirt that they made on one of the episodes of the Great British Sewing Bee. It's in the 4th Great British Sewing Bee book, and it's like I don't know if anybody else remembers the episode, but you had to make it, and then there was a lot of top stitching, and it was kind of like fitted on the hips, and then it flared out slightly, and it had like a weave type thing. I knew I wanted to make that, and it says you have to use a non-fray fabric, so boiled wool. So I got some in black, but then I ended up with some other bits as well. But I'll explain one of them in a minute. So I think the black will probably be that. Or I've got another idea for another skirt, and I'm kind of feeling like the idea of maybe like a pinafore type dress, maybe out of the boiled wool. So we shall see, because I got loads of it. I got this, which is like a hippie sort of print and appeals to my inner Stevie Nicks. I tried to stick to sort of the colour palette that I tend to wear, so this is like a navy blue. It's like a lightweight sort of Georgette type fabric. I don't know how much of it there is, but it's pretty. It's got a nice print on it, so I'm not sure what it'll be yet. It might just be like a simple sew kimono dress, but it's cute either way. I got this, more houndstooth. I haven't owned anything in houndstooth in years, and then I was just like, why not? Why haven't I owned anything in houndstooth? So I think this is like a crepe. It's kind of hard to tell because like nothing's labelled, so you are literally just going off like how it feels, how it looks, what you think you can make with it. So I'm thinking this is going to be some sort of dress. I love it. I mean, look at that. I literally cannot wait to wear this. I'm feeling pretty 60s at the minute with like my fabric choices, like 60s and 70s. So yeah, I think it's going to be a dress. I just don't know what kind yet. Right, I got this. This is more boiled wool. I actually picked this up because you're sort of in such a rush to get things and to try and make sure that you get things before somebody else gets it in the nicest possible way. I thought this was denim. And it's not denim, it's wool. So I have more boiled wool, and I really only had like one boiled wool project in mind. So I mean, it's really nice. It's like an inky sort of bluey grey colour. So that might end up being a skirt or a coat or something, depending on how much there is and what sort of mood I'm in. I bought some check. This is like a woven-y wool, and I got it because I'm kind of thinking I want check trousers, maybe with like a flare or like a really manly sort of boyfriendy cut with like, I don't know, maybe like a little turn up, I don't know, but I'm sort of feeling like the menswear kind of check trousers look, and it'd be really nice to try my hand at some trousers because I've not made trousers in yonks. I think the last pair of trousers I made were purple suede, and because they were a bit out there, like, I don't know if you can hear that, but a police car just went past my house. Awkward. Yeah, so the last pair I made was purple suede, and I only really wore them around the house because they were quite out there as far as trousers go. They were like quite big and baggy and a bit like MC Hammer's harem pant things that he wore. Like, can't touch this style. So I'm thinking something a bit more sleek, and then maybe if there's enough, maybe like a matching waistcoat, and then I could wear it with a white shirt. Then would that just look really costumey? I don't know. I just went crazy. I literally was just that and was just like, I can't go in with a plan because you have no idea what's going to be in there. So it's like these great big cardboard boxes just filled with fabric. So I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to get stuff I like and enjoy myself. I did fall in the box at one point, but you know. And there was a lot of like heavyweight fabrics or lightweight fabrics. There wasn't really anything that was like in between. There was no like cottons really. So unless they'd already gone by the time I got there. So yeah, I ended up with like loads of stuff to make winter clothes. Ooh! This might also make a cute dress. There is quite a lot of it, so we shall see. There's definitely going to be trousers. I think maybe trousers and a dress. Okay, so I also got this. This is the only piece of cotton I got. It's just like a really cute little floral, so I thought it was quite nice. Yeah, that's probably just going to be a little cute floral dress. Probably one of my Make 9 dresses. I chose 9 dresses for my Make 9. I didn't even realise. I was literally just like, oh, I'll make this and this and this, and then they're all dresses. Who does that? Who chooses to make 9 dresses? I'm literally the most boring person in the world. I feel like I'm talking non-stop, but I don't want it to be like a 4-hour video of just me rambling. Okay, so this is a grey herringbone. This is definitely going to be a skirt. Yeah, definitely a skirt. Possibly a wrap skirt. I love a good pencil skirt, so maybe a pencil skirt. Oh, if there's enough, maybe a pinafore dress. Would be a bit nice. I don't think there's enough to make a pinafore dress though. I don't know, I'd have to look. I always never fails to like amaze me how like somebody will be like, oh, like half a metre of fabric, you'll be able to get a skirt or like a top out of that, and you're like, no, like for like a decent dress you need like 2 metres minimum, and people are like, oh, you don't need like half a metre to make a dress, like why do you do this? And you're like, of course, it's fun. Hey, I'm just rambling now. No shame. Okay, so I got this, which is really, really out there, but I'm pretty sure it's swimwear fabric. It feels like, you know, like a bikini. It feels like a bikini. I got this because I have talked about on my written blog before my battle with swimwear and with trying to find decent swimwear in the shops, and what a horrendous, awful, terrible, soul-destroying experience it is standing in a changing room in something that's supposed to make you look like Heidi Klum and actually just makes you look like a sausage that's been squidged into like, I don't know, something it shouldn't have been squidged into. So I thought I would have a go at doing swimwear, mainly because I'm quite difficult with my swimwear. I'm quite busty, I've got a massive bum, like I do not want my bum out. I would ideally enjoy it if my foofle was covered, like my fairy area. My foof. Like, nobody wants to be walking down the beach and like their business is out. So, I mean, I just think swimwear's a difficult one. So, I'm going to try and make some, and I'm actually thinking I'm going to vlog it because there is so much that I want to include. Like, what kind of patterns are out there for free that you can use to make swimwear, and how can you take your existing swimwear and make stuff that you actually want to wear on the beach. So yeah, so I have this, which, you know, it's a pattern that I don't hate. I mean, I'm on holiday, so if I am on holiday, so it's a bit jazzy. I'm always a bit more jazzy on holiday. So that's that. There is loads of this, so envision lots of bikinis in my future. Maybe not bikinis, maybe swimming costumes. Who knows? Okay, and then I got this, which is a really floaty polka dot. Yeah, again, I just want to make myself some more tops because I kind of hate wearing ready to wear tops. So, I mean, this is ready to wear. The cardigan isn't, I made the cardigan, but the top is. So yeah, I don't really want to make like vest tops and that, but like nicer tops, I'd love to make those to go with my skirts and that. I got some black linen. What's this for? Oh, my friend got me a book for Christmas it's the Little Black Dress book, and it's got a dress in there for an Audrey Hepburn dress. So that's what the black linen is for, is to make an Audrey Hepburn inspired summer dress. The book suggested like heavy duty Duchess satin, but I'm not Rockefeller, so I thought like a nicer linen would be better for, I don't know, swanning around and pretending I'm Audrey Hepburn. I mean, if Ricky will take me to Rome, like I did bonus. And then I also got some blue linen because they don't even look different. Like, they basically look the same colour. This one is blue though. It's like a navy. So I think I didn't actually have an idea for this, and then I was looking and I was kind of like, well, it'd be really cute to do a summer dress. And then I was looking at my blog and I realised that I'd never made I made a flamingo print dress with like a slit down the front and like a wrap, and I loved it, and it was really, really flattering, but it was turquoise with little white flamingos on, which isn't really my sort of aesthetic or style. So I've never really worn it, so I'm thinking it might be cute to recreate it in this. That, or it'll be some sort of button-up, linen-y, shift dressy thing. More suiting fabric! I just went crazy and was just like, I want all of the suiting fabrics ever. So this is like a really great, I don't know, is this a flannel? It's like woven and then it's like soft here. So I don't know if that means it's like suitable for shirts. It's kind of scratchy, so I would think not, and I don't think it's got enough drape for a shirt. I don't think it's a flannel. It might be. Who knows? I think it's a coaty fabric. It's quite lightweight though, so I am going to use this for a butterick pattern that I have. That's, I think it's on my Make 9. And it's got like princess seams, and I saw that a lady called who blogs by the name Aussie Blackbeard had done a dress out of a check fabric that was inspired by Clara from Doctor Who. I don't watch Doctor Who, but I really like the dress. So the pattern I've got's got like princess seams, so the front's going to be on grain, the back's going to be on grain, the sides are going to be on the bias. I think that's what I'm going to do with it. But it should be cute, and it should be like a really nice little pinafore dress type thing. Pinafore-y, shift dressy thing to wear in winter. So I am like in desperate need of winter clothes. I've been looking in my wardrobe, and every time I look in my wardrobe I'm like, right, I've got 5 million summer dresses but nothing to wear when it snows. And I live in England. I've just seen which one the next one is. Okay, so I know I said that I went in with this thought of being completely practical, but you know, these things happen. This is a white textured coat fabric. It's really soft, it's really lovely, it's beautiful. It's gonna be a coat, like a sort of past the hip length with a big collar and a tie belt, glamorous white coat. It's not me, I don't wear white, I'm incredibly clumsy, I spill things, I'm the type of person who sits on wet benches and walks past door frames that have just been painted, and I have a 5-year-old, and 5-year-olds, they're always sticky, like, and they've always got like residue of chocolate somewhere, even if they've not eaten chocolate. So a white coat is literally the most ridiculous thing I could make. However, it's happening and I am so excited. I'm going to line it. I think I'm going to use a Prima pattern that I have. I could not be more excited for this coat. Like, I'm going to destroy it within like 4 wears. But the idea is, I mean, I showed it to Ricky and he was like, white? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, I guess you could like keep it in one of them garment bags and just wear it for best. So yeah, that's happening. My white coat, which is a really stupid idea, but I don't even care right now. It's gonna be like a white trenchy coat, I think. It's so pretty. I'm so excited. So yeah, white, which is just so stupid. I mean, I'm too messy for white. Some more soft drapey fabric with like a nice geometric print on. That should make a great top. Some of these I actually started to measure and then I just gave up because there's like 21 fabrics and I got bored. This one that has little roses on, that's quite sheer. So I think this is going to be some sort of blouse slash a dress that I'll just wear a slip under because I'm that kind of girl. More suiting type fabric. Actually this, depending on whether or not it frays, oh no, this frays. So this will be a different skirt from a 70s pattern that I have that's like made up, and I think it's 3 or 4 pieces, pattern pieces, so it's like 8 pieces to make the skirt, so it should be really nice for a great fit. That will be this, maybe with a matching waistcoat. I'm obsessed with waistcoats at the minute. I feel like I'm going through my like 14-year-old emo phase again. I just want to wear waistcoats with everything, but I don't actually own a waistcoat anymore because I'm not a 14-year-old emo. So yeah, I think waistcoats are going to be happening. They're going to make a comeback. I'm going to bring them back. This is another sort of heavier weight fabric that I got. It's got like a sort of weird thing on it. Print weave. This is just going to be probably some heavyweight dresses for winter. So I've been getting really cold. None of this is pre-washed yet, by the way, because our tumble dryer and washing machine are fritzing as I speak. And then my last piece is just a little ditty one, and it's this. So that's just like a really drapey sort of knitted suiting fabric. That's the back. This is the front. So I just really liked the texture, and I thought it'd be cute for, I don't know what I'm gonna make with it. I just liked it. So that's all the fabrics that I got at the Abakhans fabric sale. Congratulations if you've got through 22 minutes of me filming, by the way. There's literally just going to be a couple more seconds whilst I just cover the other fabrics that I got for Christmas. Okay, so we have this one with guitars on. This was very kindly sent to me by a lady on Instagram who goes by the name Quilty Gal. She's Australian. So this actually came with a Christmas card, and the Christmas card had a koala bear on it. You don't even know how much joy it gave me to see a Christmas card with a koala bear on it. I didn't even know they did those. I didn't even know that koala bears celebrated Christmas. And then my cousin Kyra, who's also my godmother, actually did a really cool thing and got me fabric. Like, I don't, as far as I know, she doesn't sew. I know her mum sews, but she doesn't sew. But she got me a metre of this scissor print fabric, which is going to be turned into probably some sort of gathered skirt that I can wear with a polo top and look very chic. And she got me a metre of this, I don't quite know how to describe this. There's bow ties, and there's whiskey bottles and bowler hats, and then there's bunny rabbits on, I can't remember what that type of bike's called. On old-fashioned bicycles. What is it called? It's not a unicycle, is it? No. I can't even remember what it's called. Anyway, my big sister and her husband got me some African wax print cotton that's very sparkly. So this will probably just end up being a princess themed dress, because that is what I always make out of African wax print fabrics. I make a princess seam dress, I do a box pleat skirt, I may or may not put a little slit in the front, like every time. I love it, I wear them to death. And then they also got me this one. I don't know if you can see, but they're like sparkly. They also got me this one, which will be much of the same, will be another African wax print dress. It never fails to amaze me how stiff they are. when you first get them. Like, it's like cardboard, and then you wash it, and the first time you wash it, it's almost as though the fabric just gets like, and it just relaxes. And then I also have this super awesome Star Wars print. This was sent to me by the Craft Cotton Company, just because, like, we're buds really. They sent me this one, and they sent me another Star Wars fabric, and the other Star Wars fabric has already been turned into a dress. That is waiting to go up on the blog, but it's been turned into one, and it's really cute. And they also sent me this adorable scissor print fabric, which I think I'm going to turn into like a little crop top type thing using the pattern from the 3rd Great British Sewing Bee book, and make like a little corset top thing, just because I love wearing them under things like blouses and stuff, and it's really cute. It's got a little feathers on it because there's only a little bit of that. And they sent some bumblebees, which I'm thinking would make a really cute shirt if I can find like a nice complementary fabric for, say, like the collar and stuff. I think this would be a really cute shirt. And I haven't made a shirt in ages. And then they also sent me this fabric. Oh, these 3, by the way, are by Stuart Hillard, who was on the Great British Sewing Bee. His fabric collection for the Craft Cotton Company is banging, and it's definitely worth a look to see. He made some really beautiful fabrics, so it's definitely worth looking. So this is one, it's got like little bumblebees, sewing machine, scissors, buttons and needles on. This is getting turned into a dress for when I go to the Stitches show in February. So I actually need to get my skates on and make this one. And that is it. That is all of the fabric that I accumulated in December and January. And none of it fits in my fabric cupboard, but we're not telling my husband that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a really, really long one, but I hope you liked it. Bye! I can't make the camera turn off. This happens every time.